It's your boy Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some unbelievable news for you guys, so stay tuned and make sure you subscribe if you have not. And let's just, if you're actually looking for daily Arsenal content wherever you can, this is the best place to be. Yes, and more importantly, we do live every day, and soon we're gonna bring some good amount of changes on this channel. So stay tuned for that as well. If you don't know what changes are coming on this channel, go check out my last video. It's a live where I've discussed. If you want, you can fast forward it after the 1 hour mark, wherein I discuss the future plans of this channel. But more importantly, daily Arsenal content is what we bring, and daily Arsenal content is what all the Gooners around the world deserve. And yes, let us jump right into the first news that we've got. It is actually about Kieran Tierney. Now, Derek McGregor tweets out, Arsenal look poised to announce that they will have Kieran Tierney available for tomorrow, cutting short his 14-day isolation as Scotsman Sport reported today. Expect Celtic to now demand same for Ryan Christie for Rangers showdown. So it is pretty much clear that yes, Kieran Tierney might be available for the game against Manchester City, but I cannot say the same about City players. You'll come to know about this exciting video that we are going to talk about in. But moving on. Well, Diego Simeone has opened up about the Thomas Partey's march towards Arsenal. He says, in these situations of the clauses, we cannot give many opinions. Everything that happens to the guys who gave me a lot makes me happy. He is an extraordinary player. We wish him the best. We love him very much. So El Cholo loves Thomas Partey, and yes, that's the thing. I mean, if your player has release clause, they themselves, even though it's Pep Guardiola, if the player does not sign a new contract, they cannot literally do anything. So that's that. We got a player. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's good that it's not, the grapes are sour. Thank God the guy is not salty more. Well, moving on. Well, Pep Guardiola has actually spoken about certain things. He says, I never complain about the international games. I know how important it is for the players, for their own countries. It is an honor and a privilege. UEFA and FIFA defend their own tournaments. And I am of the opinion that the players are injured because we demand so much of them after tough seasons. And the body sometimes says it is enough. Bernardo and João could not have a normal preseason, and these games were really good for them. So I expect both of them to start. May not be Bernardo, but definitely João Cancelo to start against against Arsenal, Well, Sam Lee tweets out, Gabriel Jesus is out too. Guardiola says they have to be careful as it's a delicate muscle, and if he were to be risked, he could get a more serious injury and be out for a long time. And talking about Aguero, he says, Sam Lee tweets out, Pep said Aguero is training and they are very happy with him. I think he's been fit for a while, but he's been out for a while, so it's tricky. If I had to guess, I'd say he'd play, but it's a guess. No mention of Sterling, which might mean no news is good news. So yes, moving out, even City Extra put this on their Instagram that Sergio Aguero has recovered from his meniscus injury and is ready to be in the squad to face Arsenal on Saturday. The only thing missing now is Pep Guardiola's decision to select the player for the squad. Everything seems to indicate that he will at least be on the bench for Manchester City versus Arsenal. Aguero received minutes during the international break in a match against Man City's second team and scored the winning goal. He feels in optimal physical condition and confirmed this during the presentation of his esports team today. And James Benge tweets out, if as a Celtic seem to believe is the case, Kieran Tierney is available for Saturday. It's hard to overstate how massive that is for Arsenal. If he is fully fit and sharp, he gives them so much in attack and defense, plus adds the versatility to switch between a 3 and 4. So yes, James Benge is right here. But moving on, let's talk about Thomas Partey. Arteta has opened up about Thomas Partey. He says he has got to know some of his teammates already. Not all of them, because some are still on international duty, but we will have everyone back today. It will be a good day for him to get to know everyone. And talking about the buzz that is called Thomas Partey, he says, I've seen the buzz around the place. The fans are really happy. I've seen some really positive reactions after we bought him. The same with the team, the squad, and the staff. And talking about it, he says, I think Thomas is a player we had on the radar for a long time. We have managed to bring him in, and I think he will be a really important addition to the team. I don't know. Obviously, Arteta was asked if Atletico are unhappy at how Arsenal approach for Thomas Partey. Arteta says, "I don't know. Obviously, when you have a release clause in your contract, you assume that the situation could arise at the moment, at any moment when the market is open. It's completely legal to do it, so we should not feel bad about it." Well, moving on, Arteta on if Kieran Tierney is tested positive for COVID-19, he says, "I cannot discuss individual medical things here. I hope that he can play on Saturday." And he was also asked about William Saliba. Will he stay at Arsenal? Mikel said yes, William Saliba to stay at Arsenal. And talking about thoughts on Arsene Wenger, saying that he'd like to come back to cheer on the team when fans are allowed back. He says, "I would like to see him back around us. He was a massive figure for me. He's someone I can still learn a lot of things from. I would like to have him closer to us." And talking about Arsene Wenger, he says, "The actual environment doesn't allow us to do it. But I think he's a figure that he has to be very present in what we do at the football club because he is, in my opinion, the one who had the vision and helped this club to evolve and be what it is today." Now, Partey on if he's ready to play against Manchester City. Well, we all know what he said, but more importantly, well, let's talk about Diego Simeone on Torreira. He says what Lucas will bring the team is vitality, dynamism in the midfield. He hasn't played for a while and he plays with a lot of enthusiasm. But more importantly, Pep Guardiola on asked about Mikel Arteta. He says maybe we should clarify who is the master and who is the apprentice. I don't know why he said that, but moving on. Also, he said about Arteta, Guardiola says he settled really well, and especially the way his team is playing right now is perfect for the quality they have. He was able to get Arsenal back to the position they were in a long time ago. And talking about more stuff, so it is actually it's official. Raheem Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, and Gabriel Jesus are all out for tomorrow's game against Arsenal for Manchester City. It looks like Raheem Sterling will not be playing for Manchester City as well. So it looks like Ferran Torres definitely starts alongside Diaz, and it's going to be Mahrez and Foden as of course Gundogan will play as well. But let's see how things will turn out. But Hossein Awar has opened up, or he's actually asking, what do you think about my card of FUT 21? So FIFA 21 has come here and he has a card of 81 rated of Hossam Awar. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about 81 rated Olympic Lyon player, Arsenal official. Could go for him in January, but Hossam Awar, let's see. And even Pau Torres. Arsenal are in for another centre-back, and it looks like even Manchester United want Pau Torres, and it looks like Arsenal are going to steal him from Manchester United, under Manchester United's noses. And these are Arsenal's next games. Let me just fix it for you. Yeah, there you go. And then you can see Manchester City away. Of course, that's tomorrow. And then we face Rapid Vienna in an away game in Europa League, followed by Leicester City home and Dundalk. Manchester United away at the Old Trafford, and then Molde home, and then of course we're facing Aston Villa at home on 7th of November. Homecoming for Emiliano Martinez. Well, if he's fit, he's going to play against us. But well, that I trust me. More than Manchester United away, I'm really worried about Aston Villa home because that is a very crucial game. But more importantly, let's talk about the man of the hour, Kevin De Bruyne. Well, yes, it's pretty much clear that Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne will miss Saturday's home Premier League game against Arsenal after picking up an injury. Well, Guardiola said the squad have come back a little better than the previous time. Unfortunately, Kevin is out, but the rest of the player came back well. I don't think it's much, but the next games, I think he will be out. But we will see day by day how he is going on. So Kevin De Bruyne is out of Manchester City's clash with Arsenal, and Pep Guardiola has confirmed. But moving on, Arsene Wenger has admitted he would swap Arsenal's invincible season for a Champions League winners medal. He said, yes, but you don't have the choice in football. My biggest regret to win the Champions League would have crowned that period, and that generation deserved it. But it wasn't to be, and you have to leave what you don't win in life with you, unfortunately. And talking about more stuff, Arsene Wenger has finally revealed his version of events of Kolo Touré's famous trial at Arsenal. Oh my God. He says, actually it is a classic talk sport tale told to them by Ray Parlour. So Arsene Wenger says, he must have realized I was one of the better players. The former manager quipped when asked about it on TalkSport. The legendary former boss had a good laugh recalling the incident, but also explained why the Ivorian's antics actually impressed him. And talking about more stuff, Arsene Wenger has revealed how the likes of Tony Adams, Martin Keown, Lee Dixon and Nigel Winterburn proved him wrong upon his arrival at Arsenal. He says, first what I realized was that I was in a specially club with class, tradition and a certain desire to behave above average. What I discovered was that I had an idea of the players, Adams, Keown, Dixon, Winterburn, etc. I thought they were limited but discovered they were much better than I expected. So I thought I could play beautifully football with them. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way, all the news and everything about Arsenal from this platform every single day twice. So what you got to do is subscribe and hit the bell icon. We are on a mission of reaching 13,000 subscribers as soon as possible. IG Army is what we are and 13k is what we demand. So let's do it, guys. If we can reach 13,000 subscribers soon, I'm pretty much sure we're going to do something special about it. But let's see. So yes, do join me on my watch along tomorrow, 15 minutes or prior to the kickoff time. Yes, Arsenal versus Manchester City kickoff. It's going to be great. It's going to be super. The watch along is going to be late. So stay tuned and do join in for more Arsenal related content. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.